Good afternoon. Welcome to my alternate reality. This is Victoria Pendragon, and I would like to talk to you today about reality, or specifically about the concept that one hears bandied about of creating one's own reality. You do, and you don't. Okay, here's the thing. We do create our own realities in the sense that we attract to us everything that happens to us. Every person that we meet, everything that occurs, every accident, every gift, all of that. That's born of what's inside us, our internal cellular programming. This concept of creating one's own reality, which I actually find kind of offensive, is no more than a concept. It implies that you can make things happen, that you have some control over reality. And the first thing it ignores is that reality is a co-creation. No one of us can create something without affecting the lives of everyone. Consequently, we create together. I create and you create in the world of manifesting something happening. And it's another phrase I'm not overly fond of, by the way, that manifesting thing. Oh, look what you manifest. Oh, please. We are beings of vibration. We draw to us at the level of our vibration. And that is how we passively create reality. That and interacting with other people's vibration. So if you ever hear of someone who has determined that they want A, B, C, and D out of life, and then they go off to get A, B, C, and D, that was inside them. And at some level, they were aware of it. Because remember, there is no such thing as time. So our existence in its wholeness is there for us at every moment if we're open to it. And we get inklings of that sometimes. When I came here to West Virginia in 2008, I came down and felt again this land, which has an amazing vibration. The waters here are healing waters. It is a remarkable space, as yet not completely ruined by frackers and coal people. And I took a walk the first day that I was here, late in the afternoon, on the properties, and I was moved at this spot to pick up a very beautiful tree root that I saw, separate from a tree. It was just lying there in the pathway. It was a dirt pathway up through the campgrounds. And I held it to myself, and I said, you know, can I take you home? Because I want to have this vibration. I want to be able to have access to this vibration all the time. That was in May of 2008. In November of 2008, I moved into the home in which you now see me. Asked by the man who would become my husband to live with him. I didn't even know him that weekend. I met him that weekend later on, after I had picked up the root. At some level of my being, my vibration longed for this vibration, the land here, and you could say I knew, though I probably didn't know anything, just felt. And feelings are always the most important thing. Feelings being the language of your body, they're just never wrong. What you think can be wrong, what you feel can never be wrong. So at some level, I connected with the vibration that my body carried. and its longing to be on this land. And eventually that vibration brought me to this land. I did not plan it. I would never have dreamed to plan it. I don't recommend planning it. What I recommend is working to shift your vibration. When you work to shift your vibration, you shift ever closer to, in a sense, the spirit level of yourself. And then you begin to draw to yourself from other spirit levels of the self, of other selves, because again, this is a co-creation. That's the reason I titled my first book that was published by a publisher, Sleep Magic, Surrender to Success. Because it is about giving it up to not knowing, giving it up to the consciousness of the body, most of which we are unconscious of. But in our bodies is the stuff of our reality. In our bodies are the vibrations that draw to us the realities that surround us. So, that's the thing. Work on what's inside you, and it will change what's outside you. I would generally say, forget affirmations. Forget all that. If you think it, you can do it. If you think it, you might be able to annoy yourself. You have to change your internal programming. You always have the life that's exactly right for where you are, because that's your vibration. Shift that vibration, and you shift your life. So, you have what it takes to create your own reality. You are doing it constantly. You have no power to make life do what you want it to do. That's coming from a place of ego. And it's not what happens. That doesn't work. Sometimes it appears to work for a while, but pretty much inevitably, it goes down the tubes. So learn the art of perfecting your inner self. And allow that inner self to create the reality that you know, because you have contact with all of who you are, even though you're not conscious of it, that you know you came here for. There's stuff to help you. There's my book. There are other things as well. Do what pleases you. Do what feels right. It's always about the feeling. I love you. Take good care of yourself. I'll talk to you later. Bye.